Let's get into you're an author, yo. Like,
Appreciate that.
Just going into writing that book, what inspired you to do that? What was the process like? You know, walk us through that.
To be honest, I hate to make myself sound like a nightlife delinquent, but I was in a club called Club Space in Miami, which is basically like the after hours where everyone's at high out of their minds at 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning. So I'm in here, probably of the latter, and so I see this white guy, and he's like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
And the way he's saying it, I know that he knows who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "You know who I am if you're asking me like that."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No, but who are you?" And I'm like, I'm high enough to entertain this, and I think it's funny, like, okay, well, what is he trying to say, right? So I'm like, well, you tell me. He said, "You are an author." And I'm like, I like that, right? And I said, but I'm trying to understand why he's still saying that.
Yeah.
And he's like, because I am a publisher, right? And I started laughing, like, oh, so you want me to write you a book? He's like, yeah, motherfucker. So he started laughing, we started talking, da-da-da. And he's like, why haven't you wrote books? Like, you're a writer. And when he said it, it's like, yeah, that's crazy when I think about it. I probably wrote books and books and books of rap.
Yeah.
But I just never wrote a book. You know what I mean? So it was like, damn, you're right. But I had to, I guess, be in the mind state for it to come to me the right way, pause. So when I'm, incarcerated and unfortunately in a situation where I'm really thinking that my life could be over. It could be potentially, I'm not coming home no time. So, like, what about my life? What about my story? What about this culture that I've given 20 years of, that I have the blueprint to, that I know exactly how it goes? What do I do about it? So I just picked up the pen, and before you knew it, wallahi, there's people coming to my cell like it's fucking bedtime stories. I was feeling away. Dude comes over, standing by the cell, just looking weird, like, yo. I'm like, what's up, nigga, you good? Yeah. Do you roast some more?
Wow.
What you mean? Like, nigga, I'm on defense. What you like, yo, why you standing on my cell? Back up, bro.
Yeah.
No, man, I want to hear some.
That's crazy.
That shit was hard. Wallahi, next thing I know is 4 grown men sitting on the floor in my cell that just want to hear what I write every day. Like, yo, this shit's like a movie, bro.
Yeah.
That shit just gave me it's like, wow, I guess it is, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wrote that book, then I wrote another book. Look, it's right there. It's literally
all the papers.
All those papers right there is what I'm talking about.
Wow.
The autobiography. I wrote my own autobiography. Damn, if it go down, nigga, they need to know my fucking life story, nigga. My shit was legendary, nigga. This what happened.
Yeah.
From the beginning. That's why I was born in Detroit, because my uncle was on the run and this and that. This what happened when I came to Jersey. Da-da-da-da. All them stories that we briefly touched on, I made it vivid.
Yeah.
Because it all came to me. And I'm just thinking about everything. And I just was like.
Yeah.
So I ain't even put that out yet. That's a whole series. That's 580 pages.
Wow.
The book that's out now, that's an audio book that's 2 hours long, was 120 pages.
Yeah.
So imagine, you know what I'm saying?
580 is, wow.
580 pages, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm lying. This is all in the cell. You know what I'm saying? This is the biography. This is the other book. I wrote 2 films. So it's like I got a whole plethora of stuff that I wanted to do first things first. And one of the first things I knew I had to do was come back and reclaim my motherfucking position, you know what I'm saying, as one of them steppers in this culture, you know what I'm saying, which I believed I've done, you know what I'm saying, really put some product out in the world to kind of get them an updated version of myself, you know what I'm saying, because I have been around a long time. People might have thought I fell off, got washed up or something, so I had to really come and put my foot back in the game, you know what I'm saying, and then I feel like, okay, now let's tell these stories.
Gotcha.
Let's get the world in tune with the real story of Serius Jones, because a lot of people still don't know the story. It's a lot of untold shit. You know what I mean?
When do you think the book will be, I guess, published or released?
Honestly, I'm not sure whether I should even make that a book first or make it a series. I'm actually in talks with a few people. Shout out to the Viacom. Shout out to my guy B. I've been talking to a few people about, you know, potentially a special, you know what I'm saying, or like some Netflixy type of thing.
That'd be
you know,
nice,
because it deserves it at this point. You know, I done beat the odds, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like they've been kind of stacked against me for a while. So I feel like this story is definitely something that got legs. I feel like my name is to a point where a lot of people around the world have heard of me. Yeah. So it's to the point where it's warranted. You know what I'm saying?